Okay, this video is going to be on building the Geneva, which we labeled as GVC 003. That's this one. I'm going to put this up on my other screen so I can see it and I'll talk through it, but I am going to try to limit my speaking so that if people are using captions to watch the videos, there will be just less captions flying across the screen. So if there's some awkward silence, that's what that's about. I'm going to do this as a revolve because the part has enough features that it would make it beneficial. So I'm going to start on my, doesn't matter, either front or right plane, and sketch. I had immediately muted and then realized I right away need to talk. So if you're doing a revolve, you can get a benefit with the center line. So I've started a dimension here, and I'm not actually dimensioning the height first. What I'm going to do is dimension this as a diameter of 0.5. So to do that, I'm clicking on this line, then clicking on the center line, and then as you hover past the center line, you'll see the dimension will adjust from what would become a radius in a revolve to a diameter. And so that I can show quickly what I'm doing, I'm going to put this here and type 0.5. This is, I'm sorry, 0.25. This is going to be an inside diameter of 0.25. And I'm going to revolve right away, and I'll come back just to show what the point of this sketch is. So this sketch is going to create most of this Geneva, and then we'll come back and we'll cut this radius of 1.25, and then we'll add a hole to be a number 1032 UNF, which is just a thread call out for a type of bolt. Okay. Back to mute. So I've highlighted my front plane so we can kind of see orientation. If I want this to be oriented similar to the one in the picture, it doesn't so much matter. It's just that I'm trying to set it up so that it'll look good on a drawing. So I'm thinking that actually I want to cut the radius of 1.25 from the top view to be facing towards us right now instead of away from us. So that arc here, I'm actually going to cut right about here from my top view. So let's do that now. And actually I'm not even going to sketch there, I'm just going to sketch right on this surface. So click on the surface, then sketch. And the arc's going to go here. As simply as placing a circle. Then a line. This line is a construction line. And then I'm going to use this edge. To do that, I'll convert the entities of that edge so they show in my sketch. And then I'll trim so that I have an arc. And I'll trim this side because I don't need the full circle. So now we have this space that we're going to be cutting out. And my size is radius of 1.25. And it does not show it, but that is supposed to be tangent right here. So I will do that. If you have any trouble moving that, you can always grab it from the center to get it closer to get it to go over to this side. I do need to, I'm not sure if I can use just the edge or not. We'll try. Hold Control, click on both, and select tangent. Okay, it worked. So now I'll cut. Alright, to do the hole, what I need to do is create a plane that's actually tangent to this surface. It's a little bit annoying. Anyway, that's what we need to do. I guess we can go from this plane actually. We'll just have to run the threads backwards, but for what we're doing, it does not matter, so we're just going to do it. So let's go on the right plane and do a sketch. And this time the sketch is just going to include a single point. That point's going to be somewhere up here. And then we will dimension to the point from where it looks like it in the drawing it doesn't give us height. So we're going to actually place the point centered between these two positions. So this is 0.25 tall. So I'm going to dimension from the top down 1/8. I'm also going to tell this point to be vertical to the origin point. So I'm holding Control and clicking on point origin and point and this point, and then selecting vertical. Now I'll select leave. That point exists in here. Under features, we have a hole wizard. And here's how hole wizard works. First we have to select a hole type. So this is just a normal hole. and then it's ANSI inch. Drill sizes, we're looking for tap drills. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a hole, it's a threaded hole, so that's the next option. Straight tap is the option you want to pick. And then we'll select tapped hole. Under size, we'll select a number 1032. You can leave the end conditions and thread condition as through all. And under positions, this tab, oh wait, we might just be able to click on the point. Oh boy. I gotta figure it out. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video and figure it out. Okay, sorry about that. This is how it has to be done. We have our point in our sketch, and what we'll do is do the hole wizard, and so you're still in the hole wizard. Great if that's the case. Otherwise, get back into it. It is the straight tap, tapped hole under ANSI inch, size 1032. We want to go through all. I want you to uncheck near side countersink and then check on far side countersink. And it should do this the right way, but let's see. Go to positions then, and it says, I just had to read a little bit. Select the face for the hole or slot position, or to create holes on multiple surfaces, click a 3D sketch. We're not doing it on multiple surfaces, we're just doing it on one. So our current sketch is on the right plane, so I'm going to click there, and then click our point. And then if I spin, I need to go back to type and change the direction. So under end condition, just hit the reverse direction. It just needs to go to the opposite side of the curve. And then the default should be for far side countersink. It should be 0.24. If it's not, just change it. And the reason for that countersink is just so that you can easily thread the hole. Actually, no, we don't want a countersink. I was thinking it's something else. So you can uncheck that. Let's just do a straight hole and then hit check. So when we go to dimension this in a drawing, it'll show, and as I hover on it, it shows right now as a number 1032 tapped hole. Alright, this part is finished and it's ready for drawing. So I'll save this video, or I'll save this, and then that's the end of this video.